Welcome to Granny Shifting. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is season 4 of Granny Shifting. And we're looking into Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
This is minute 1 of Fast and Furious.
That's right. New movie.
New movie. What did you, what's your level of excitement for this movie coming off of Tokyo Drift?
Yeah, well, so we just watched the first minute.
Right.
And I started watching it and was like, yeah, I'd be interested in watching this movie. And then I'm like, oh, we got to watch it 1 minute at a time.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think I'll look forward to our party at the end of this season 4, where we will be watching this entire movie all together. Because I think this is a pretty good movie. Straight. Well, it'll be good broken down. It's got to be better than Tokyo Drift.
I was thinking, like, would it be better for us to just watch the whole movie, just like on our own, like nothing to do with the podcast, and then we break it up, so like we like kind of know what's happening next, and we can be excited about different parts, or is it better to like completely forget about things and like find out on the podcast, be like, oh, yeah. I remember.
See, I feel like it's better to figure it out as you go because it forces you to like think what the characters are thinking and what could happen and what the director's trying to lead you on to, rather than when we might miss details because we don't care.
It's too familiar.
Yeah, too familiar. But of course, you all always remember every little detail anyway.
Yeah, you will let us know if we're wrong. You guys try to do this live.
I won't. Oh, we do.
No, not you.
Yeah,
the listeners.
The listeners.
Just so you know, you guys said that was a 4-spoke wheel, and it was actually 8 double spokes.
Did somebody say that?
No, I'm just like, people like pick stuff out that we say that's wrong.
Well, we want that though.
Right.
Don't get Ryan wrong. We like that.
Yeah.
We want you to correct us, but it is funny. We do we made one mistake.
Yeah, at least. At most.
Possibly.
Maybe. All right.
The rest we did on purpose.
Should we watch it?
Yeah. Let's go. All right. So we are starting literally at second 0, and you get the globe with all the lights lighting up on land.
Universal logo.
Yeah. Is this an older logo? Did they use this in all of their movies?
I feel like the only time they didn't use this one so far was in Too Fast. Didn't they have like gears moving? And like,
yeah.
But
that could have been after that too, because you get the you get the letters coming around the globe. And then it comes up and says original film.
Oh,
so
yeah.
What would make it not? Here, pause it for a second. What would make it not original?
I think original film
company?
is just I think that's a company.
Okay,
It's
like
funny
they had to put that. It's like organic sugar, right? You're like, oh, it's organic. Oh, this is an original film,
right?
Certified original.
It's like when they started putting gluten-free on Twizzlers.
Yeah,
it's like, wait, they were always gluten-free, right? It's not something new.
Right, now it's healthy, though.
100% beef on McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Oh.
I'm like, oh.
Oh, wait.
Was it always, or is that something new? Yeah. And this film has surprisingly a small amount of, like, I feel like a lot of movies, especially, we talked about this before, they come up with all these different, like, production companies, and you're like, what? Right.
How is there so many different companies involved in this? This literally only had... what was it? Original? It just went by.
Yeah, just Universal and then original film.
Original film.
That was it.
Yeah. So
but if they have opening credits like the last one did, they might have more like this company and this company in association with Relativity Media or whatever it is. I don't know.
So the actual scene kicks in with camera shot panning along a really beat up road, like tar strips everywhere. Tire marks, burnout. I don't know. I thought I saw burnout marks. It could just be like tires that are locked up.
Yeah.
But they got the little, what do you call those? Snake? The little rubber strips where they try to seal the cracks.
That's it.
Snakes?
That's just
squirrely.
I have no clue what they call that. There's a term for that?
And at the bottom it says Dominican Republic.
Yes. Which, maybe your wife will be on this road. We don't know.
Yeah, she could be.
Yeah.
She leaves, when this comes out, she'll be leaving in like 5 days for the Dominican.
How's her Spanish coming along?
She doesn't need it.
Oh, here, let me adjust this.
Oh, we're making some adjustments to our
good now.
live video. We should find something to fill in these black corners.
Yeah, I used to have like our grain shifting logo and I forget what else, but all right.
So the camera pans up and we get an old Peterbilt.
Yeah. So I felt like right away and at the beginning of this movie, I'm like, oh, this feels like the first movie already.
Okay, what about the first
movie? Not
Not
yet. Okay, let's back up. Because
okay.
you want to talk about something here, but I'm thinking 5 seconds from now. So
all right. So it's an old beat up truck. It's in the Dominican, so but it has quite a push bar on the front.
Yeah.
Like a lot of trucks have push bars. This thing probably weighs 1,000 pounds because it is pipe and tube and covers the entire front grille of this truck.
It's for
ramming things.
Yeah, I was going to say, what animal would be crossing the road that this trucker just doesn't want to have to deal with, so he just like plows it over?
What animals do they have in the Dominican?
Cows. Vacas.
Okay. Cows? I mean like wild animals.
Cows?
Monkeys? Gorillas, probably. That's what he took out.
Gorillas?
That's a gorilla bar.
Gorillas are they in that area of the world? I thought they were only in like Africa, India.
In the zoos. I don't know. There's definitely monkeys.
The zoos. If one escaped from the zoo, it might be on this road.
I feel like you don't see a lot of, there's always like lizards.
Yes. Yeah.
But I've never actually been to the Dominican.
The rhinoceros iguana.
Really?
Rhinoceros iguana. See?
Yeah. Oh, it's not an actual rhino. I was going to say, you would need a big push bar to hit a rhino.
Yeah, most of these, there's iguana, toad, lizard, iguana.
Just small reptiles.
Crocodile. Yeah.
Nothing
armadillo.
No mammals.
Manatee. No mammals. Too hot for mammals.
Really? I think you're making that up.
Those are the wild animals. I was just looking up wild animals.
Okay. Well, all right. So the push bar might not be for hitting animals. Might be for hitting other things.
Yeah. Cars, people.
All right. So we're 45 seconds in.
Okay, so this guy, he's got 4 tankers behind him, like connected to him.
Yeah, so it's a tractor trailer. And they're like short tankers, though. It's not like a full 48-foot long tanker. But they're still probably 30-footers.
I tell you what.
They're 4. Like, you would not want to back this thing up.
Yeah. You also wouldn't want to take this through the Easy Pass.
Yeah. Tell you what. Speaking of that, you might get another letter in the mail.
Okay.
Because I didn't pay it. I disputed it.
Oh, okay.
But it would be... All right, so real quick. I borrowed Ryan's trailer when we went camping. And we went through the Easy Pass. And apparently, he took a picture of his trailer. I wonder if it thought there's 2 vehicles going through really close. Because it can sense a vehicle.
Right.
So it took a picture of the trailer as the second vehicle thing and didn't have a pass on it. And then obviously the trailer doesn't have an Easy Pass. And so Ryan got a ticket in the mail.
Right.
$3, but then there's like $50 in fees you got to pay.
Right.
And we got 2 of them because there's 2 toll booths that are, I don't know, an hour apart.
Right.
So it would be, I don't know how it's going to work because you can dispute it like if you have an Easy Pass account.
Okay.
But the problem is,
I don't have an Easy Pass account.
Right. And I wrote the check. I wrote a $3 check and sent it along. I said you can just pay the toll and not the fee if you have an account and show it's in good in good standing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You might get another ticket. But
all right. Well, I'll let you know.
I don't know.
Did you
what
do
are you
that
supposed
last
to do?
year as well?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It only gave us a ticket on the way down or the way back. It must have worked the other direction.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I was like, man, where did we have this thing? I'm like, July 6th. I'm like, no, we didn't go anywhere. It took me a while to register what was happening here because we had just been through Delaware at the beach, and I saw this thing from Delaware Department of Transportation. I'm like, what is going on here? Like, did I not pay a toll right or something? And but
I think we did it last year too. Shannon's like, yeah, we didn't have the same problem last year.
You have to pay more if you have a trailer?
It's per axle, I think.
Okay.
So you have an extra axle. So
yeah.
But I pulled plenty of trailers through. I never got
it's an Easy Pass, though. We don't have an Easy Pass, so we always stop and they tell us how much.
Yeah, I always thought it was funny. Shannon, on the way back, brought her Easy Pass when she went with the girls.
Okay, yeah.
Wait a minute. Maybe. Oh, they didn't have the Easy Pass on. I was like, did I give her the Easy Pass? Maybe I didn't even have my Easy Pass with me. Okay, we can figure this out some other time. But so on the way back, she's like, I don't understand, because there's always these like backlogs and big lines. You sit there for 10 minutes on Route 1 down to the beach.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't understand why people don't get easy passes.
Right.
Like, it seems so ridiculous to not have an easy pass because you get a discount and you can just drive straight through.
Right.
And Mel was like, we don't have an easy pass. Shane's like, oh.
Yeah, on the way back last time, I was like, we need to just get an easy pass. Like, they're free to get.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yeah.
But anyway. All right. So
he's got 4 milkers behind him.
How do we get on that? Oh, trailers.
Yeah.
So what reminded you of the first? We didn't get there yet.
We didn't get there yet. We're on.
There's more than 4.
Yeah, there's definitely like 6.
All right, let's count them. Back that up.
6. I don't have my pinpoint.
All right. He's got nice tall muffler stacks. What do you call it? Stacks?
Yeah, I think that's right.
That's an old, ugly truck.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so there's 5. Yeah. I do know.
So sorry.
I was going to say, I don't know that that's completely unrealistic.
Okay.
Because when we were in Mexico, they don't have the transportation laws like we do here.
I'm sure.
In Mexico, we saw tractor trailers pulling 2 48-foot trailers.
Really?
Yeah. So it was like huge, and they were just cruising down the highway. Like that is like sometimes you see doubles here, but they're the short ones.
Right.
But that thing was like, what, 120 foot long with 2 48-foot trailers plus the tractor?
Yeah, sometimes you see something like that around here. Like when they were pulling that windmill arm or whatever.
Oh, but that's like oversized load, and you get like escorts and stuff. But anyhow.
But so this feels like the first movie. You got a tractor trailer, 3 cars coming up behind it. Our main characters are in the 3 vehicles. And you get Dom on the walkie talkie saying like, all right, let's go. Good to go.
Go back to those 3 cars. Yeah, so we had the Civics that would track down the tractor trailer.
Right.
I think they are doing a throwback to that.
Right, yeah.
Dom's back in business.
Right.
But he's in a different country.
Yeah.
So the 3 vehicles, though.
Last we saw Dom in this timeline, like last we saw him was in Tokyo Drift, but that's way different timeline. Last we saw Dom was the Supra, when he was given the Supra. We haven't seen him, and so
we don't know why
he's in another country because he's running from the cops.
Do you know where this falls in the?
This is the second movie
in the timeline,
or the third movie, I guess.
Okay, so it's just Tokyo's out of order right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 3 vehicles though, it's like a late '80s Monte Carlo. There's a 70s.
This is actually a Grand National.
Oh, a Grand National?
Yeah.
Does it look like a Monte Carlo?
Yeah, they look very similar. Like a Buick Grand National and a Chevy Monte Carlo.
Oh.
Same body style.
So it probably had leather interior.
Yeah, these came with these are like something like a GNX or something. It's something very specific.
What do you mean GNX?
Like a Grand National GNX is like the trim. It's like twin turbo 6-cylinder automatic. Like that's the only way they came. But they like made a ton of horsepower. Like later you'll see
they're actually fast.
Right. Yeah.
From the factory.
Yeah. Later you'll see that it's automatic and he's like holding it, in neutral and then slams it into drive. I'm like, oh, so cool.
Did you watch this whole movie, Ryan?
No, I remember it.
No.
I remember
like I said. Very ugly car. All right. Second in the line of cars is a 70s truck.
Yeah. It's a Chevy
truck, and it's a dually, and there's no bed on it.
Is it a dually or is it just a huge rear wheel?
Well, I think it was supposed to be a dually because the wheels are way out far.
Yeah.
But it might have a really just one wide wheel in the back, which seems like a silly vehicle. Wait,
it's got a very specific purpose.
Oh,
you don't remember this?
No, but I was just thinking if they're gonna steal the tankers and not the whole truck, there's no way that thing would pull it. But anyway, and then behind that you have, is that another truck?
Like an early 90s
S10 or something?
No, it's like a Silverado, like the big ones.
Oh, okay.
1500, 2500, something like that.
And it has a roll bar in it.
Yeah.
So he's going to flip. All right.
All right.
So then the shot goes in the car and you see Dom and Letty. And this is where I was like, oh, yeah, we get the original characters back.
Right. I did rewatch the trailer.
Okay.
For this. And at the end of the trailer, it had something that I liked where it said new model original parts, something like that. I was like, yeah. I remember.
I wonder if they got a lot of pushback after Tokyo Drift not having these characters in it, and they wanted the original characters back.
1987 Buick Grand National sells between 80 to 150,000.
Oh wow, very valuable.
Yeah, very valuable.
All right, so Dom says something on the walkie-talkie. What did he say?
We can't see it.
It's been on subtitles on.
Yeah, no, we do. They're just underneath of our.
Oh, he says something to Letty. He said, "You got this."
You got this.
And she's like, "Yeah, I got this." You know what I'm excited to see in this movie?
Dom and Letty kiss.
Oh, they're just about to hit lips in the minute ends.
Excited.
But Paul Walker.
Yes.
Because I'm guessing he's in the next car. Or the one behind that. But I don't know. But he's in it.
You don't remember this movie,
and in my mind, he's dead. So it'll be nice to see him alive again.
Yes. That's where we're in the minute.
No, this is my least favorite movie.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I remember you talking about. All you remember is desert and...
It's a good movie. I just was disappointed that this was the turning point for the franchise, I think.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And when this came out, I was like, that was a great drug trafficking movie.
The intro is great. And then it kind of, goes away from the original movies after that.
I remember one part.
They're still stealing from trucks, just like they did in the original movie.
Well, I might remember a couple, but one thing that sticks out, I think there was like a blue Civic or Integra at a funeral at some point in this movie. And I was like, oh, there's one tuner car in this whole movie.
I think it doesn't... well, we'll wait and see. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We'll get there in a couple months. All right.
Kicked off season 4. I'm excited for this movie. I got Paul and Vin back, so...
Well, Vin. We don't know for sure about Paul.
Right.
One can assume, and hopefully Sean, right?
Hopefully not. No, Sean or Neela. They're off living the dream.
Man.
Thanks for listening. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
winning's winning.